So what do you think Kohekohe is used for as a rongoā? So here I am standing next to Kohekohe, or Dysoxylum spectabile. Be in competition with the tui that's here this morning. So if we just look at the leaves are on opposite sides of each other, very similar to Puriri. Puriri is the palmate, has the palm shapes of the leaves, whereas Kohekohe has the leaves that go down on each side like this. They're opposite sides, and they opposite sides, and they go down the leaf. So that's how you can distinguish between Kohekohe and Puriri. Another way to identify Kohekohe is that behind these leaves, you'll usually see the leaves first of the tree, but behind the leaves, especially during the autumn time around March, April, May, it might be getting a little bit late, but around March, April, you'll see, if you move the leaves apart, you will actually see the tree bearing fruit. It's either going to bear fruit pods, or it's going to be bearing little white flowers, which are really fragile and really beautiful, and they smell divine. The interesting thing about the Kohekohe tree is that it will only produce one or the other. It will only produce the seed pods or the flowers. So one year it will produce all seed pods. The next year it will just produce the flowers. So I've been coming here for a while, and these trees that are lining this footpath here are all producing the seed pods at the moment. Last year they produced all the flowers, so next year it would be a wonderful display to come and have a look at those flowers. So this is the Kohekohe tree. Usually growing on banks, in the ngahere, coastal areas, very hard to reach if they are in the ngahere. So when you find them growing on a bank like this one, very easy to reach. The other thing is that the seeds that are propagated from this particular tree, low-flying birds and low-flying bats are the ones that help to disperse the seed around to be able to propagate the area. So, knowing what you now know about Kohekohe, go out and identify the plant for yourself. Find Kohekohe, put the call out, and then when you find her, look at her and take the big picture in and try to understand what she might have been used for as a rongoā. A really good clue is to actually look at the leaves, and then when you have to look at the flowers and the seed pods by pulling back the leaves to see it, that's actually a good indication of what it might be used for. So only certain times of the year you'll be able to feel that mauri about her, which is about March and April and May. Especially if the flowers are blooming, you'll be able to get a better idea of what you might think that the rongoā is for. It's a very bitter plant when ingested, but it is vital and crucial to be bitter to be able to do what it does for the body. It's an amazing rongoā. So when you do come across Kohekohe, nourish it and cherish it and become its kaitiaki, take care of it and learn about her by taking her in all seasons and just understanding what she does. Do your own research. The best place to do your research is out there in the bush, out in the ngahere, on the coastal areas, looking at all trees. Start with at least one plant and keep going back and forward until you really get to know that plant. So you're building whanaungatanga with the plant, building whanaungatanga until you reach kotahitanga, oneness.